That's what you had that time when I told you to go buy that stuff. It was yeast. But you didn't believe me. And then you called and tell me it worked. You're so damn. Oh, and you start taking your shoes off at the door because that black stuff is getting everywhere.
This is EA Sports, PGA Tour coverage coming your way. It's second round coverage of the Alberta Classic. Frank, what's the key here at the fifth hole? It's par 4, 424 yards.
The first real stringent tee shot of the day. 3 bunkers, first one not really in play. The third one in the distance, unless you're someone like a Bubba Watson, you should be able to aim at that and not reach it.
Frank, what are you thinking about on this approach here at the fifth?
Once again, with a good drive, you're left with a scoring club. By that I mean a short iron. Gives you a lot more options and a lot more flags you can go. Even with a flag in the back left, with a scoring club in hand, you can virtually just go straight at that. The ball will not kick too much once it hits the green.
Birdie try up next. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Looks like he just misread that. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Good solid par right there. Frank, as we arrive here at the par 4 sixth hole, reasonably short at 373 yards. A lot of golfers arrive at a hole like this and they'll think, well, I'm just going to blast it away because it's such a short 4. You think these kinds of holes require a little more thinking?
They certainly do, Rich. If you can't drive it to the front edge of the green, there's no point really trying to hit it through that narrow neck. You can just sort of knock a 3-wood down there, or something that's going to give you a decent yardage where you can at least spin that second shot. If you can guarantee that ball's going to stop when it lands, it's going to be much easier than trying to fashion some sort of pitch and run.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Shouldn't be a problem here. Oh my goodness, he missed it. He missed a bunny. That's like missing a layup in basketball. No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
Now to the long par 5 seventh hole, 602 yards, Frank. They call it hoodoo.
Yeah, it's nothing for a little muscle man. Bust one up the tee there. Well, actually it is. You're going to need 2 of your best if you want to reach this par 5 and 2. So, start with a good one.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway.
Second shot.
What the hell would she want to live there for? Her family lives over there, Mom. Like, her family lives in the same goddamn they live in the neighborhood.
Frank, a chance to get home in 2 here on this par 5?
You would think so after a good tee shot, Rich. A very long, narrow green. The best shot would be to hit a nice, high, towering second shot, but anything that pitches on the front is going to skip forward.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. This has been a tee to green clinic. Absolutely perfect. Everything coming off the center of the club face and everything in regulation. Needs a few more of those. That was a good birdie.
Yeah, this time that one gets him in the top 10.
Now to hole number 8. It's another par 3 with some water, Frank. Only 150 yards. This is the shortest hole in the golf course.
But distance control is still very important here. If you can get the right distance, you could perhaps aim 10 or 15 feet left of the flag. You're only going to have a 10 or 15-foot putt. So just think of that. Water on the right there, and maybe just aim a little further to the left. You can still make birdie.
That's a solid shot here into the 8th hole. And a good chance now for another birdie. Well, he's going for back-to-back birdies here, trying to jumpstart this round.
Some momentum moving in the right direction.
Oh, wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Just a little tap in here. Did the job right there. Now to hole number 9, 501 yards. It's a par 5.
Yeah, we finished with the third par 5 on the front 9. You're just going to come through those sort of chute of marvelous trees that define this fairway. Just avoid the right side. Something down the left side is going to open up the second shot.
Frank, not overly long, but still a pretty good spot and in the fairway.
Yeah, that's in that 280 mark.
This could be a huge momentum swing here, Frank.
Yeah, one more good swing, and he's going to have an eagle putt coming up. I know you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but he's well on the cards. That's an absolute beauty.
Good scoring opportunity. Third shot here at the par 5. Safely aboard. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today? Frank, that looked good to me.
Now putt for par.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Frank, let's hope he doesn't make double bogey now.
That's the saddest coming out in you, Rich.
A makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under par. Call in the medics, Frank. Can't stop the bleeding here.
Just racking the bogeys up.
That concludes the second round here at this amazing golf course. And Frank, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow.
I certainly am as well. The players have gotten off to a very good start, and they must have a good feel for the course right now and know what they have to do in order to win.
Presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Today it's live third round coverage of the Alberta Classic. Early part of this back 9 and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. Made a par in his previous round. This time it's for birdie. So that was probably a makeable putt, but everything had to be right. The speed and the read didn't quite have it dialed in online there. Frank, you can see by the reaction, it has been that kind of week. Just a few too many pars. On the tee here at the 11th hole, 417-yard par 4. Is this a drive you like to hit, Frank?
It certainly is, Rich, but it's a little narrower than what your eye first sees. And the reason why, there's a tree sort of another 40, 50 yards down the right side past that bunker. So if you hog that right side, that tree can become a little bit of a problem for the second shot.
Frank's second shot here at 11 is pretty short, but it can be tricky.
It can. The various different levels. The highest point on the green is that back left. It does roll down to that right side, and then, of course, there's the front portion in the middle. So you've got to be just cognizant of trying to fly the ball the right distance. But when that flag is in the back left, to err a little on the left side. Not such a bad thing.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
That's still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Okay, good shot on the dance floor. Good work right there. He'll settle for par. Here at the 12th, par 4, 442 yards. Frank, what's ahead?
This one's called Big Boat. Hole certainly a lot longer than the 10th hole, which is Little Boat. Dog legs to the player's right. A couple of bunkers down the left side. That first bunker on the left shouldn't be too much of a problem to carry. But once again, even though the hole bends to the right, you'd like to be down the opposite side of the fairway, which is the left.
This, the second shot here at the par 4. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good looking birdie. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Wow, I thought it was going in, just off the mark by a fraction. Clean this up with a tap. He's made it. 13th hole, par 3, 225 yards and heavily bunkered around that green, Frank.
It is, but that green gets narrower as the hole gets longer. Nothing wrong with hitting the ball sort of the middle part of the green here.
Good swing, good shot yet again. That one inside of 10 feet, really dialed in. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Well, at last, a birdie. Back here at the par 4 14th, and we are ready to tee off. 442-yard hole, Frank.
It's called Wampum. My Canadian's not that good, so I don't know what that means, but the way I decipher it, another little dog leg to the right with bunkers all over the place. It's sort of in the place where you'd like to hit the tee shot is exactly where that crop of, what is that, 5 bunkers down the left side. So you're going to have to somehow squeeze it just right of that. Very awkward tee shot.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Midway through this back 9, could use this birdie here at the 14th. Shouldn't be a problem here. He's in the hole for a birdie. And Frank, ahead on the green, you could have a really crazy putt if you're not careful.
This is probably the most undulating green on the golf course, so you do not want to be going in with too flat a second shot.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance really for birdie, but really it was a rather poor approach shot.
So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. 8-foot putt here. Almost. Wow. Well, that's disappointing. He misses the par putt, and he'll have this for bogey. Just a tap in to finish the hole. So another bogey on the scorecard. And Frank, what happened this week?
I think it's a week to forget, Rich.
Day 3, and what a tournament this is shaping up to be, Frank.
Quite simply, great weather, great golf, great fans, which is the perfect mix for a golfer trying to win a tournament. The final round, if this is anything to go by, has to just be sensational.
This is EA Sports. PGA Tour coverage coming up next. Today, it's the final round of the Alberta Classic. But this could be really good, Frank.
Oh, straight at it.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Frank, what about this second shot here at 15?
It's one of the longest par 4s on the golf course, Rich, so you don't want to get too greedy. Green does open up on that left side. You see that bunker on the front of the green. It sort of protects that right side. So you've got to try and bring it in. One of the few shots you could actually cut it into this green. And this golf course normally suits a draw, but this hole here you could do well with one that goes in the other direction.
Little redemption chance here. Had bogey yesterday. Drops for a birdie. Frank, the 16th hole, 414 yards, par 4, is nicknamed GOAT. Would that be greatest of all time, or is it just because the possibility you could see old Billy out there here in the Canadian Rockies?
I'd like to think it's the greatest of all time. I've never seen a GOAT hit a draw, that's why, and that's what's needed off this tee once again. The first bunkie should easily be able to carry that, and, well, if you're the greatest of all time, this is a fairway, you'll certainly hit.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. That's how you play the game. Right there. Stick it in close and then knock in the birdie. Now this for birdie. Came away with a bogey on the previous round. Simple, solid, and he'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
Just 2 holes left here at Banff Springs, and Frank, another par 4. This one short, 374 yards.
It is. It's named Sarcee, which is a tribute to the Indian tribes here and the First Nations of Canada. So just think about that when you're teeing it off here on what is not an overly difficult par 4.
Coming down the home stretch here at the 17th, set up well for a chance to go after this flagstick. Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie. Made par yesterday, this one for birdie.
That was cruel. It looked like it was certainly going in.
Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Just a couple of feet. Good putt. Well, here we are at the final hole here at Banff Springs, 578-yard par 5, and Frank, a chance to finish the round with a flourish.
If you're one of the fortunate to hit this fairway, it's very reachable, but well protected by bunkers, left, right, central bunkers as well. You really have to be aware of two things, the wind direction and exactly how far you can carry that tee shot if you want to find this fairway.
That was just a beautiful drive. He hit it solid and right in the middle. Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Frank, this is one of my favorite shots in all of golf. Second to a par 5 finishing hole. We know we have a chance to see some fireworks.
Yeah, that drive has certainly cut this hole down to size. And second shot just a little bit uphill, but you can see this is just green light. Massive entry into the front of the screen.
That is classy.
Yeah, chance of going in.
And getting ready for the putt. Putting up some impressive numbers out here now. 9 under for the tournament. Well, that'll wrap up our coverage of the final round. This is Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We'll see you next week. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the International Challenge. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
And he's made the green.
Even par currently.
Frank, that's a par, and onward we go. Our featured golfer has made it to the 13th hole. Let's pick up the action right there. As we catch up with today's featured golfer, just been holding steady all day long, Frank.
A solid round of golf. 4 of these will certainly bode well come the end of the week.
Can't ask for much more. Right in the fairway here at 13. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Frank, not just a player, but an artist. Just beautiful work right there.
The only thing I can say, Rich, is that was Seve-esque.
Who knows? It is a 4-round tournament, setting himself up for a good weekend, maybe a great one. The young star makes his birdie. Frank, what kind of par 3 is the 14th here?
You can get sucked in here. Just 180 yards, which isn't considered that long. But if you look too much at the front of the green, you're going to see that's where the protection is.
Good, clean contact and a nice result. And a chance for birdie coming up. This is a 16-footer.
More birdies like that, which you never know, just might sneak place on the podium.
In the top 10 right now. At the 15th, this par 4 is over 480 yards.
The key here really is the 3 bunkers, 2 on the left, 1 on the right. 260 yards gets you past that. If you find the fairway here, then you don't have to worry about the 3 bunkers that are short of this green. Great Bobby Jones used to say the hardest shot in golf's the next one. Judging by that light, it's not going to be too hard.
The second shot now to the par 4. He'll be pretty happy with that one. About 20 feet away. Good spot.
It's that sneaky distance.
Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the course.
Nice par to remain at 2 under. Well, Frank, Royal Troon Golf Club did not disappoint today.
No, it certainly didn't. The old bounce and roll game, it's a game for everyone. You never really perfect it. You just learn it and you get better at it.
And with that, we bid you farewell from the shores of Scotland for EA Sports. This is Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo, and we'll see you next time. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the International Challenge. Frank, not overly long, but still a pretty good spot and in the fairway.
Yeah, that's in that 280 mark. Second shot.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is. There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Oh, what a display of shot making this has been, Frank.
That incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round.
That might go unnoticed, Rich, but that birdie just sneak inside the top 15.
At the par 3 fifth, ready to get this hole started.
Prevailing breeze once again should be coming from the water, which is on the right. That makes that tee shot a little bit more difficult because it pushes the ball to those 3 bunkers on the left side.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Moves into the top 10 with that birdie. What a good hole. They call it the slopes. And the rough off the right-hand side of the green, really some of the most punishing on the entire course.
And the one thing you don't want to do is actually leave it up there on that high side, because it means that you'll be chipping downhill.
Always makes the hole easier, playing it from the fairway. Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. Frank, the Open Championship will be played at Royal Troon in 2016. It was first played back in 1923. What was first prize then?
A mere 75 pounds, so that equates to about $150 US. And just to give you an idea, the last time they played there, Rich, was back in 2004 when Todd Hamilton beat Ernie Els. He got a whopping 720,000 pounds. That's right, nearly $1.5 million.
The money's nice, but every player would tell you, Frank, it is still all about that claret jug.
It is, and that's actually suited the Americans because since 1962, they've been to Troon 6 times, and 6 times the victor has been American.
Hello.
I'm loving that balance.
Hello. Tommy.
Frank, not the longest hitter, but
Your
sometimes
mic,
you
me
win
and
tournaments
Marine
by
were in
putting
here.
it in a
Your
good
mic's
spot,
been
and
on
that's
the whole
where
time.
We are right here, 280 yards out.
Yeah, 280 down the middle of the fairway. That'll never get you in trouble.
Jesus Christ. I didn't even know I was doing a party last night.
Good swing, good shot yet again.
Boy, hey, you
That
need
is
to
an
get this golf
exceptional
game.
shot on the green and in position.
I'm
for a birdie.
broadcasting right now. You ought to watch
Formality
it.
now.
I'm making some ridiculous
Tester from
shots.
4 feet.
It's on YouTube.
So 1 shot closer to the lead with that birdie.
Who made it to division?
Frank, the par 3 8th hole
season
is
one
one of the
last
most
night.
famous
Yeah,
little
that's what John
holes
was
in
saying
all of
earlier.
golf.
123 yards postage stamp. Pick the wrong club, though, maybe a little too much, and it'll be a green that you'll more than earmark.
Oh, get in the... I almost hit a hole-in-one twice. This might be almost in, too.
I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
Really not much to this. The only issue...
I made an eagle earlier. I
concentration and focus.
hit it in from like 140 yards away.
That was a nice birdie, and no doubt he's feeling pretty good about his position on this leaderboard.
A series of good holes in a row has got him to this point.
That sets up well for a chance at the green here at the 9th. Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here.
Bro, I'm about to hit this in. Watch. This is going in. Just got a feeling. Oh, this is beautiful. Maybe not go in. It's gonna be close. Oh.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Is it really that good?
Yeah.
Not good this week.
I'm really that good, actually.
Given the situation, Rich, things
I
are
mean,
so
this
tight
little
at the
career
top.
thing is real
Very,
fun.
very good birdie.
That was huge right
I'm
there.
in first place
He's
right
got a
now.
great
Against other
chance
people.
to come away
I'm
with
playing
this
against
title.
Jordan Spieth and all them. I think you can play online
Maybe
against
they have
people.
like an online play.
I think so. They should. I mean, it's fun even not playing online, really. I shot 6 under first round, second round. Dang.
EA Sports and EA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today it's live third-round coverage of the International Challenge. Located in Troon, Scotland, founded in 1878, Royal Troon Golf Club playing host to the Open Championship 8 times and is slated to host its 9th major championship in 2016. I'm Rich Lerner for EA Sports. Alongside me today, my friend and colleague Frank Nobilo. Frank,
I'm in the
you played
last
the Open
fourth round.
Championship on a couple of
5
occasions here
holes. I
at Royal
gotta-
Troon. It's a golf course that
I gotta
features
stay on
some
top, Tommy.
breathtaking scenery, and it can also serve up some breathtaking golf.
True Links Golf Course,
holes.
Rich. Relatively
5
soft
holes.
start can certainly
fourth
lull
round.
you into that false sense of security. And then the golf course really starts to open up. That homeward 9, often coming back into a prevailing breeze, is very much a stern test.
That is tasty looking right
Let's get
there.
this eagle
Just
right
a
here.
perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from that.
Think I can get an eagle?
Yeah.
Get some backspin on it. Oh, not enough spin.
That one
Dang it.
inside of 10 feet, really dialed in. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, trying for another one today.
Birdie.
In
Still in
complete
first.
command of his game.
9 under.
9 under for the tournament with that birdie. On to the
Oh, this
fifth
is
hole
third
now,
round.
Frank, and this is really where the old course
I'm in
starts
third
to
round, never
test the
mind.
golfers. It's just over
I
200
got a whole
yards.
nother round
Are
there.
you happy with a par 3 here?
4.
You are. This is one of the toughest shots, certainly on the outward 9. Now, there's 4 bunkers of this par 3. You don't really worry about the one that's short
Sit
left.
down.
The one just on the front right of the green is the biggest concern.
Nice.
You've either got to go around it or carry it.
Put a birdie on the card here yesterday, don't forget. Frankie's going for 2 birdies in a row.
If you can knock this one in, then that's certainly going to help the confidence.
Wow,
Missed the
that
birdie
was
putt.
so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one.
pretty
You
far.
couldn't hit that much better.
He needs this for par.
I parred it. Dang. Party.
He'll take par and move on.
Who parred it?
Well, Frank, typically when you step up to a par 5, you're
Pardon,
thinking
but
birdie,
pardon.
maybe even eagle. But this is 601 yards, a behemoth. It's long, and you can get punished for a mistake here, can't you?
Used to be the longest par 5 on the Open Championship Rota. But remember, there's humps and hollows that can always be used in your advantage. To your advantage. If you aim it down the right side, the ball normally kicks back towards the middle of the fairway. So that's the side to be aiming on.
Third shot, looking for a good one.
No, thank you.
Is that your roommate?
Yeah.
He passed up some chili.
Yep.
Tell him I said he better get him a bowl.
Another good swing,
Put some
and it
mayonnaise
looks like,
in.
Frank, another really good shot.
It's so good, bro.
Really on
Try
top
it.
of his
I'm
game
serious.
right now. That was a splendid approach
Chili
shot.
and mayonnaise.
Just needs to
Yes.
keep it steady.
Baked beans and
over the
mayonnaise are
putt.
good too.
That's ridiculous.
It's really
Fuck made you
good though.
decide to do that.
My stepdad got me to try it one time. It's delicious, bro.
Really starting to shine, moves to
Kinda
10 under
amazing.
for the tournament.
Just like Hellman's.
Moving inland now, Frank, the par 4
Birdie.
7th hole. Do you even think about carrying those bunkers on the right?
I mean,
Not
are you one
really.
of those people that
Rich,
hate
you're trying to
mayonnaise?
work that ball off the left side, because if you get caught up on the hills there on the right,
Never really been.
then all of a sudden you can start making 5, 6s,
but I
and
mean,
all sorts of weird and wonderful numbers.
I know people sometimes tend to split that into things.
Will you try
I
it
mean,
in
like a-
chili? Just get like half a spoonful and mix it in your bowl.
Frank, this is a position
I'll-
where a player's absolutely licking his
try.
chops. You have
Right
a good
now.
chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is
Already
when this
eaten
game
them.
just looks like fun.
Next time I eat a ball,
Bunkers don't seem to be in play.
try it.
The
See
only
what it's
thing
like.
you're really looking at right now is
I
just
don't
the
know if we have
flag.
any. I don't actually think we have any mayonnaise.
Oh, I hit the pin, dude.
Terrific golf
From
shot.
124
Now,
yards out.
That for an easy birdie. Birdie try again here today.
Well, I'm killing it. That could have been an
No
eagle.
problems there.
Keeps
Tell
the
you, dude,
round
I'm
going,
getting good at
keeps
this
the
game.
momentum on his side.
There you have it. Round 3 is finished, and it was a good one, Frank.
Yeah, after 3
2
rounds
strokes
in,
up on-
you really could
on
start
Jordan
to see
Spieth.
who could take home the trophy when it's all said and done. Great
right, let's go to
play,
this
though,
last
up until
round.
this point. Round 4 should be an absolute
Let's
thriller.
get by pretty quick.
All right, all I got, yeah, it's pretty fast. I mean, you don't have to sit here and wait forever. I like it because the commentators will kind of tell you what the green does, if it runs or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I'm in Scotland right now playing.
A Mulligan McGregor.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour
Ooh, I'm up
proudly
1
present
stroke on Danny
the
Lee.
season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today
I
it's
just gotta
live
stay
final
where
round
I'm at and I'll be
coverage
all
of
right.
the International Challenge.
No bogeys. I got my electric green outfit
Beautiful
on
swing,
today.
and the result
You can change
is every
your
bit as
outfits,
good.
4 different outfits per day. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Can't
and
ask for much more
different
right in
outfits.
the fairway here at 13. Frank, this will be from 200 yards, second shot.
Get up there. Roll, baby. Oh, it's gonna be a long putt.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie.
Get it there. Oh, not
You
enough
couldn't
to
ask for
sit
much
on the
more
edge of
than
the
that,
cup.
except to make it. Getting set now over the putt. Good work right there. He'll settle for par.
Oh, Spieth birdied that one. He's 10.
On
Are
the
you
tee
playing
here
like
at
with
14,
him? Or I
it's
mean, is
another
it
par
like a
3,
group of people,
Frank.
or are you just like
You
Oh,
don't
couple?
get
yeah.
caught looking at
No,
the
it's
front
a
of the
group.
green. That's where it's
I'm,
at its
playing
most narrow.
I'm,
Ideally,
by
something
myself,
that pitches
it's
just
like
into the
tournaments
top
and
of that
stuff.
mound.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if like they matched you up. You know, like sometimes in tournaments, like they'll play like 2 guys.
This
and
one
they
looks
just
like it's
Oh,
headed
yeah,
right
yeah,
for
no,
the
I
middle
don't
of the
see
play,
net.
nobody
you know,
else.
down the course.
Rather nice
He's
shot.
he's actually a hole behind me.
That's
I don't
well
see him,
played.
though. They just
Now,
follow me.
Good look at birdie.
It's at sneaky distance.
17 feet away. Oh, just
was a
missed it
good-looking
again,
putt,
bro.
just not
I'm
falling
par
right now.
again. I'm going to
Sadly,
lose.
he's going to be disappointed.
This could be
Even
my
par.
first major winning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've closest I've gotten
You
to
love to
4.
watch him disappear, don't you?
Still a stroke up.
Now at the 15th at Royal Troon Golf
Be
Club,
stroking.
483-yard par 4. This, Frank, is one of the hardest holes on the course.
It's certainly a stout par 4 at that distance. If you're playing it into a head breeze, then 260 yards is certainly going to be a big tee shot. But 260 yards takes all the bunkers out of play,
Frank, it makes the game easy when you play it from the fairway.
especially when you play it from a lie like that.
Nice position, short grass, second shot.
Look at that shot right there. Good.
Good
miss.
chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Put it in within 2 feet of the cup again.
Racking them and stacking them. That's
Ooh,
12
I'm glad I
under par
birdied.
now
He
for the
birdied too.
tournament.
Oh, me and
The
Lee
back
are on
nine
the
here at
same
Royal
hole,
Troon
but it
has
didn't
only
actually
one
show
par
him.
5, and here it is, Frank.
At 542 yards, you'd think it's reachable, but that burn cuts in at 280 yards, so it means you have to lay back. But I remember back in 1997, playing alongside Tiger Woods, and he still managed to get it onto the green from behind the burn.
many tournaments
It was
you played
some
so
shot.
far?
You knew at that point
It's
he
like
was
my
something
fourth
special.
one,
He
fourth or
certainly
fifth
was.
one.
He then knocked it in from 40 feet for an eagle 3.
Can you play with your friends?
I don't even know. I don't even know about it. Tyson has it, but he ain't ever on no more.
Frank
He's
couldn't
been
ask for
working so
anything
much
more.
lately.
Just
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna try to
lie,
chip
too.
this
It is
in
sitting
from
up like it's teed
where am
up.
I at?
Now his third, staring right
47
at the
yards
green.
away. Let's put some air up under this. Let's get some good spin on it.
How was church today? They play any good music?
Oh yeah. Get in the hole. Ooh,
Can't hide the flagstick from that
right
man.
on it, bro.
Birdie putt coming
Pin
up.
seeker.
Par on this hole yesterday. Drops for a birdie.
How
Uh-oh.
many people are in to go to your church? I mean, is it a lot? I mean, is it like
Final par 3 here at Royal
500.
Troon. It's the
Yeah,
17th.
well, there's three. They do
And
three
what kind of
different
a hole is it,
services,
Frank?
so
Well, this takes your best long iron shot. Normally
Oh, so they
plays
kinda
back
break
into the
it up.
prevailing breeze.
Yeah.
You miss
Between
this
the-
green on the left, it will run all the way down the hill. The bunkers might look short, but if your tee shot
We all
isn't
got,
hit
like, the
properly,
early one?
it'll pop
Yeah,
up
I
in
went
that
the early
breeze
one, the 9
and
o'clock
certainly
service this morning.
find a pot bunker.
yeah, just go on Sundays?
No problems there.
Well, she goes on
really good
Wednesdays.
approach shot. And now,
some
good
Wednesdays,
looking
some
birdie.
Thursdays.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
In the hole, birdie. Long putt.
Wow,
Oh,
I can't believe he found the
14
cup
under,
on
bro.
that one.
Clean up on aisle 5.
Finally, the 18th at Royal
Last
Troon.
hole.
History, skill, nerves, bunkers, of course, and the clubhouse
Frank, they all come into play on this final
Crushing
hole.
them
Yeah,
right
3
now,
bunkers
dude.
down
3
the left.
strokes
It's
up
not a
on
case of hitting past
You're in the
those,
fourth,
it's
right?
avoiding them.
Yeah.
If you avoid it too far to the right,
Went by
there's
that
one
quick.
nicely placed about
Well, I was
300
in the
yards off
second
tee
round
that'll
when
catch you there. So there's somehow you've
many
got to
holes is
craft a
there?
tee
I
shot
mean,
to
isn't it 18
miss
holes?
all 4
Yeah.
of those bunkers.
Shit, man, you played 18 holes that quick?
Well, it's, you know, you don't have to walk or anything like that. It just,
Oh,
I mean, you can skip all the walking and stuff. You ain't got to watch
Appears
them
to be
walk.
what they call a commercial play. Very solid. That's an outstanding shot right there, and it sets up a really good look at birdie to win the International Challenge. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knocking them for a par, and let's forget
He
about
said
this
to
one.
win the international challenge,
Golf
and
is
then I
not
miss
about
it.
perfect. It's going to hurt the
I
course.
think I still won it. I parred it. Let's
made
see.
it.
He had to hit an eagle to tie me.
Rich, it came down to just a shot or two here or there, but we were treated
Yep.
some amazing golf this week.
Just one player standing.
I shot 14
That
under,
is
bro.
earned, well deserved, beautifully
good.
played.
Yeah.
what do you get for winning?
You get different like clubs, clothes, and you get upgrade. Like it boosts your attributes. You can change your different
What kind of clubs
styles of
you got
how
right
you
now?
play too. I just unlocked some more. It's like different sets and stuff like that. It's pretty cool though.
Yeah, and well, that's what you used to do on Tiger, man. I mean, basically, you customize all your clubs. You get new sets like Nike or
Yeah.
like Oakley, shit like that. And all your like clothes and different clubs like Titleist.
Oh, I'm 51 points behind the FedEx Cup standings, behind
Nice.
McIlroy. Oh, I just earned a trophy. All I do is win.
So basically, you're like in a career mode, huh?
Yep.
Something like that. That's pretty cool.
Oh, I got new attributes. I can do.
We need to find out. You need to find out if we can play each other. Like, man, like when you get on, like we play like 18 holes against each other. That'd be fucking fun.
Let me see. I'll back
You
out.
get a
and
group
look.
of people. That'd be fucking fun, dude. I mean,
Head to head, yeah.
That'd be a lot of fucking. I mean, I'd love to play 18 holes of golf just like that. I've been waiting for.
Oh, you
game
can
like
do
that.
it. You can compete in online tournaments,
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That'd be fun too.
and there's head to head. Like me and you. Let's see. Let me look at
I
that.
bet some good fucking people though.
Compete against fellow golfers. Create unranked. Select mode. Play turn based. Let me see.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah, create
Should've
a
got it.
session. Let me see how many people I can actually invite. TPC Sawgrass. Oh yeah, you can have more than one person playing with you. John was in here earlier and he wanted me to play him against his ultimate team. Like, dude, I know your team's stacked
Don't
now.
do it.
I want to do
I
it
beat
and then
him,
beat him.
but like he's playing tougher against me, like, cause we trade off wins and losses now. But like, he's just been like making it a point to like get these like. I know he's been spending a lot of money on that shit, cause like he's been buying packs and packs and packs, and he's been getting these cards that are worth like. Because I mean, I know like as many packs I've ever opened, I don't really get like. It's so randomly you get some good shit like every now and again, like a good card that you can sell or something like that. And he's been just miraculously getting like these cards that are like sellable worth like 100,000 coin and shit like that. Like he spent like 90,000 coin on just this one new defender that he got.
And he doesn't play that
Like,
much.
no, I mean, like, he only started doing it because of me, and then he started to get his team, and he kind of made his team kind of like mine, and then he started like buying all the special players. So basically, you know, I have only 3 special players. He's got like, he's got 2 on defense, 2 in the midfield, and I think he's got 2 strikers, and 1 on the bench. So he's got like 6 or 7 total.
I think.
And I mean, he switched up his he switched up his formation, and I just recently did too. I switched my formation from like a 4, I forgot what I was in. I went to a 5-3-2, and I had to switch around my guys and something like that. And ever since I did that, I've been beating his ass. Like I had a set door, I have 5 defenders in the back now, and then 3 mid, and then 2 up top still.
Marine started his ultimate team.
Did he? Yeah, he said we were trying to get him to so we could play like a tournament or something like that. We were playing last night for a little bit. He got on, played some, and then he got off. I want to set up a tournament, man. We could play like regular teams or something, or else ultimate teams, and just like get a tournament or something going.
Didn't they used
like,
to have that?
What?
Like, there was like a tournament-based thing where you could do that. Or no, we wanted it. We were talking about it.
Yeah, I think we just had to like structure ours, man. Like I know like one time me, you and Kevin did it. Like we did it with like based on like.
Well, yeah, we wrote down the scores and goals.
Yeah.
EA Sports
Pretty
and
much.
the Wolf Creek Golf Club
Like a round
so
robin
proudly
type of
present opening round coverage of the EA Sports Spring Invitational. Today we're here at Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite,
Well, if you're
Nevada.
bored, man,
Rich
watch
Schroeder
my golf
alongside Frank
game.
Nobilo set to bring you all of the
I'll
action
play,
for the EA Sports Spring Invitational. And Frank, what can the players expect from Wolf Creek?
Just a mesmerizing
Trying to
layout,
get the
Rich.
season
You can
four
see
in.
that from above. Straight driving is imperative out there
Far as I've ever
today.
been.
You actually don't have to hit the ball a long way. The elevation on those tees is going to give you that extra distance on almost every shot. You can even take driver out of play on some of the holes. But really it's about being in the right position first on those tee shots that you're going to hit today.
Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle.
Look at that
And the
boy
skill.
go.
And that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Said he missed it. It's like kissing your
Did the job
mother-in-law.
right there.
Nice.
Let's take you down to the 7th hole. Nothing noteworthy here in the first round, Frank, but still plenty of golf to be played.
That's right, Rich. A little bit of a dry spell, but really not a lot of damage done.
Par 4, I'm going for the
This
green.
is taking off on a weird
Almost
line.
got it. Get up
It's going to
there.
be in the rough, it looks like.
I'll put it in the rough right
Into the
beside
tall
the green.
cabbage.
Though.
That ball is swallowed up.
I could chip that in.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Have you ever played Golden Tee? It's like a fucking one of those arcade games. It's got like the rolling ball in the middle, you know, kind of like Galaga or something like that, you know. But
Generate
then you
some
pick your
momentum here
clubs,
at
you know,
the
with the
7th
buttons,
hole.
and then you like roll it back and you
Watching
swing
on
it
the
hard as
read.
fuck, and like you
Speed.
push it, you know, and it swings your club, you know, and then you do all the putting and shit like that, you know. But it's usually like all up in the bars and stuff. Like dudes get drunk and start playing fucking Golden Tee and shit like that.
Oh, yeah, the ball in the middle. I do know what you're talking about.
That's
Yeah,
an important
kinda like an
birdie
arcade
right
game,
there into the top 5 on this leaderboard.
Well, there's so much at stake this week, Rich.
Frank, I really like this hole, the par 3/8 here at Wolf Creek.
It measures just under 250 yards. Really what you want to know is, though, is the yardage just to the front edge of the green. Anything obviously that carries sort of 5 or 6 paces on there, then at least you've got a relatively big green to hit at. But you can see the trouble that surrounds short and left of this green, as well as just over the back.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green.
And that ball rolled. Goodness.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance really for birdie, but really it was a rather poor approach shot.
Came to the putt excited to make birdie. Now settle for par.
Yeah, little change in the attitude right now. You've let one go. Really knuckle down there. Make sure you
Bogey.
don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes
Her
in.
mom today, from mom today.
Yeah, she came by.
She live around here, or is she?
They live
Frank,
they
this
live
is
about
just an
25 minutes
embarrassing
from us now.
performance.
There's no
moved
quality
back.
They moved back from Alaska. They were living in Alaska, right?
Yeah.
They moved
Stepping
back
up
and
to
moved
the
back to the
shot
house.
here
They
at
were
the
living.
ninth. It's a par 4.
Where I was living.
90 yards.
Yeah, on the
It
farm.
is anything other than straight off the tee because of all these sort of
Nice.
undulations
So another
and
back
curvature
knee.
on the fairway. You'd think well bunkered, but
How's
the
that
last
like?
bunker on the
You
right
enjoying that?
side there.
Oh,
Long
yeah.
hitters, they can nearly
You get to
fly
see 'em
out
more
just over
often.
300 yards.
Yeah.
Over that shorter hitter just played with that
I mean, your
fat area
brother.
of the
Well,
green.
not, I guess that explains why your
Sort of
brother's back
some,
there around there at
270
school, right?
yards.
So,
that
Yeah,
will
he
take
was staying
all
with
the
us
water
while
out
he
of
was in
play
school.
into a green that slopes
You
back
liking
at
it?
you. So very
Oh,
good
he
chance
loves
even
it.
with a wedge in hand to get the ball.
He loves it
close.
here. He
That's
don't really
cool,
care
though.
for it out
Finish
there
the
in the
front
country.
nine.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, being him, man, he's young. Fuck, you know, he wants to be around fucking people. I'm sure.
That's how you play the game. Right there. Stick it in close and then knock in the birdie. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
Like a glove.
Who knows? It is a 4-round tournament, setting himself up for
And all
a
the
good
tee boxes
weekend,
on
maybe
this.
a great one.
You wondering like you're like
Young
way
star
above the
makes his
hole.
birdie. Well, that was a nearly
Oh, really?
flawless performance
Yeah,
on
like
the
on a
front
freaking
side. But
mountain.
Frank, we know it's an 18-hole
Is that multiple
game,
tee
isn't it?
boxes? Like,
That's right.
I know, like,
Now's
on
not
some
the
courses,
time
you
to
get,
make
like,
Yeah,
yourself
shows
I'm
and
actually
right.
about to hit on the tee onto a like I'm driving from one tee box and I'm probably gonna hit this other one, the ladies tee box right here, and bounce off of it. That's what I'm trying to do. Exactly what I did too. Kept it out of the rough, bounced it off the other tee
Frank, right
box.
where you want to be.
Wouldn't be better if it was on a tee.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Bogey try up next. Needs a pair of binoculars to see the hole.
.54 putt. Not even close.
Pretty good stroke right there. Just hit it through the break.
It's that sort of distance. If it goes in, it's a bonus.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
Missed it. Dang it.
No, no, no. That's
There's
not
a
the way you want
bogey.
to start the back nine. Missed putt,
course is
bogey,
hard.
and a drop shot. Just a couple of feet. So with that, the score is now at even par.
When's Kevin coming back?
He's back now.
We're here
Oh,
at
is
the
he?
downhill par 3 11th hole. Frank, it's 215 yards from the back tee.
This hole certainly is not for the faint of heart. When you look at that tee shot, you think, oh my God, what do I do from here? But remind yourself, it's 215 yards and really only about 160, 170 yards to green grass again. But it's 215 yards. That should be the club that you're trying to pick. Green's big enough, just persuade yourself. Try not to look at the canyon and the desert. There is a green.
Oh, get in the hole. Oh, almost a hole in one, bro.
Terrific golf
So
shot.
close.
And now,
Oh, really?
that for an easy birdie.
Second shot.
So close.
And yet another birdie, this time inching into the top 5.
Second round coverage coming your way tomorrow. For our entire crew,
In 5th place.
I'm Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. So long for now.
Send Kevin an invite.
Did you say Kevin anyway?
Yeah. He'll get on. He'll get online maybe.
Oh, let me see. Do it real quick. Where's Dan at?
I don't know where he went. He probably went to go get something to eat.
EA Sports and the Wolf Creek Golf Club so
He ain't
proudly
on.
present
I don't see him on there.
second round
No, he's
coverage
not online. I'm saying he'll get on his
EA
phone now.
Sports Spring Invitational.
Oh, okay. Wait, let me. It's about to be halftime. I'll send him one. Here, do it now.
But this could be really good, Frank.
Oh, straight at it. Oh, that's fine.
310
Nicely
yards.
played shot, about
Right.
310 yards down the fairway.
I forgot
And
about
from the
First
fairway,
Row, that firstrow.com
second shot.
website that I used to go on and watch all the fucking like college games and like red zone stuff. And last night I was watching the UFC fight, the UFC fights on fucking Del Santos and what's his face?
That is
Pretty good.
tasty
Dude
looking
knocked
right
him out
there.
in the first round,
Just a
like,
perfect spot in the
less than
fairway.
3 rounds.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like
Whatever.
that? Seriously, you
Can't
could
believe
hit
people
any
pay
club
pay-per-view
from
for
that.
that shit.
That will be a great look at birdie. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
There's a cinnamon invite.
That's not how you picture it, Frank, when you step on that first tee.
Well, shit.
No,
That's
you'd
far.
you'd like to go back to that first tee right now and start again.
So a tester from 4 feet.
Good roll. Solid. That's a par. Frank, you need to be a bit of a rock climber just to get to this second tee. 445-yard hole. What a view.
Hit that sun gun over the mountain.
Offline, and I think that one's headed for the rough.
No, it ain't, bro. It's getting on the fairway. I crushed it. 325, 6.
You have to think he'll
328
be happy
yards.
with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish, but, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Good looking shot right here. Stuffed it in there really close, and now just a tap in. Now this for birdie, came away with par in the previous round.
Yo.
Frankie
my
took
God, I
plenty of
missed.
time on this
Yeah, he's
birdie,
back.
but he looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach
Freaking
shots
go
as well,
down
but
here.
obviously we see it more on putting.
Now on to the first of the short holes here at Wolf Creek. Uphill shot, Frank?
Yes, it's going to play a little longer because of that. Then it's 227 yards off the back tee. Hard to imagine you have a par 3 in amongst this desert, and really that's all it is. Tee and green. There's not much in between. Well protected, as you can see by those bunkers, and this green a little smaller than what you'd like for a hole that's around that
I got
240
hit
yard mark.
uphill on this one.
Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Frank made this hole just a little bit harder hitting it into the rough.
I would say a lot harder.
Oh my God,
No
chipped
putter,
it in.
No problem. Slams that into the
Out of
cover.
the rough, bro. Got a birdie.
Here at the fourth,
Yeah.
383 yards from the back tee. It's a dogleg right, but Frank, looking at all of those bunkers, you could really make a mess of this hole if you stray.
You can. That's why you've got to simplify it. Just something there that's going to find a fairway. Even like 3-wood and a wedge, that's really all this hole's
If you,
gonna
John,
require.
he could have talked to you the way he did it. It was like you put like a couple $100 into the game.
Just, I don't know how many bunkers there is on the right side. So a little bit of fairway up the left.
Pretty
find
much.
that, and really,
Well,
you should be looking at
he
a
did it
birdie
within the
putt.
last 3 weeks just to compete with my fucking team, and then he made his team like super beast mode. I mean, that was a good team. He went a little over the top on it.
Good
I
chance
guess
now
so he
for a
could
birdie. That was an outstanding
try
play.
to beat me.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
He's gotten better though. But yeah, I think his team has a little bit more money
That is some
invested
good
into it.
work right there. Birdie and one shot closer to the lead. So that is a top
Nice.
10 performance through 2 rounds,
bad.
Frank.
It's always nice to know that you have a shot with 2 rounds left in the tournament.
Yeah, it takes a little time, man. I mean, shit, man. It's taken me since the game's come out and my team's gotten really good. I mean, I've kind of always been really good at it. I mean, it's just, once you start doing it, like, every season that comes out, it gets a little easier. You just kind of start getting a little more creative about what you want to do. Like, say you like Italian teams, you know, you can try to make, like, an all-Italian team, you know, with, like all Juventus players or, you know, Roma or somebody like that, you know, or you could do like what we did with the MLS
EA
players
Sports and the
or
Wolf
US
Creek
players.
Golf Club so proudly present
It's kind of just how you
third
want to,
round
what direction you
coverage
want to go with
of
it.
the EA Sports Spring Invitational.
What a great shot.
Yeah, it's pretty much what you have to do. I mean,
115 yards left, Frank. What's that, a good 6-iron for you? Unless you're as good as Rory McIlroy, you probably don't want to be playing some of these back tees. Play it a little forward. It'll be a more enjoyable experience. However,
Play off the back. Play off the back.
I would say go to the back tees, Frank, because the views
Lance
are
used to
just
have a really good
so
team.
unbelievable. You need to at least walk back there, pull the phone out, and
Lance
you
used
can
to be
take some
really good at
pictures.
people,
Come on,
too.
if you're going to play Wolf Creek just once,
Used to be.
you're trying to
This
tell me
year's,
you wouldn't
I
play off the
couldn't
back?
play this year's, man.
You might shoot higher
much so
than
different.
You'd play off the back.
It just
I know
takes
you
a
would.
while.
the
You
course
see, if you take a
rating is
break from it, you know,
154.
You'd
you just
play
play.
off the back.
The score on the card might be higher.
have to-
Yeah, I would punish myself.
It's the passing.
Yes.
It
on
does.
this year.
The passing, yeah. I noticed it immediately whenever I first started playing it, whenever I came off of 16 to 17 when I bought it. And
He makes a great
tell a
pass
huge
to the
difference.
golf ball. It's powerful.
you have to be a lot
but
more
it's
accurate,
rhythmic
you know,
at the
your
same
passes
time.
on this one. I think it's once you start getting good at it, though, you kind of start spraying it more.
That is massive off the
Kind of
tee.
waiting to see what next year's going to be like, because they always kind of change something a little bit each year.
25 yards, something like that.
Like I remember, like in 2014 and 15, like the crosses used to be insanely easy. Like you can cross the ball and they'd head it
This
in
is
real
definitely
easy.
not going down the
And then
fairway.
like this year, dude,
good. I think it's gonna be in the deep rough.
I can't cross balls.
I've gotten pretty good at cross. Oh my God, that ball.
You
bro.
have. It pisses me off how good you are at crosses, man, because I can't fly across the ball for shit. man,
Crucial
when you
eagle
try.
attempt on the way.
It's kind of like taking an element out of my game.
Just
away.
want to nestle this one down within a couple of feet. So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday.
Oh my God, that
Did a
was
nice
lot.
job with that putt. Good read,
I'm-
good speed.
I did so good to get it on the green.
Getting
This
set
green is
now
just
over the putt.
ridiculous.
Were you on like a bar 5 or a bar 4?
4-5, and I just
Wow, that's
freaking bogeyed.
disappointing. Chance to get
Oh my
too
God, this
deep
green.
on one hole and you leave it short.
What is
Well,
those
the
wrong?
like a-
good thing is he didn't
like
miss
so
it.
hilly.
Right? He didn't go past the miss. You get what I'm saying?
Like, I almost
Oh, well,
drove
you're
the
trying to play.
green, man.
Still has a chance for birdie, too.
Right, okay. I like that positive
Was
attitude.
it going downhill?
Frank, here at the sixth,
Uphill,
where are you
downhill,
looking to
it's
land
just
the
like
ball
real
off the
hilly.
tee?
Got to be careful here for the longer hitters, Rich. Driver actually might be too much. That stream that we just saw at the par 5 fifth hole, it also comes across here. So something that lands short of that, which is in the vicinity of 280, 290 yards. That's the key. From there, you're not going to have too much more in, sort of 140, 150 yards in. It is a dog leg right, but find that fairway there. Second shot played just a fraction uphill. And the screen,
You still working on your team,
hollows in it.
Dan?
It's to be expected, though. This course is absolutely crazy.
Let me know. I'm just finishing my game if you want to play one.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Well, that's how you do it. Hit it close, take the pressure off that putt. That one should be no problem. Par yesterday. Now for birdie.
Oh my God.
So close. Just
Missing
a tap
these
in
easy
from there.
putts, man.
Even par currently.
Concentrate, brother.
Nothing wrong with that par putt.
Still a ninth, though.
Frank, a very short par 4 here at the 7th, but not one you're going to try to hit off the tee.
No, unless you
Look
can
at that,
fly
I'm
the ball
driving
sort of
green,
300
man.
yards on the nose and stop it within sort of 5 or 6 yards, it's really too risky. This green is not very deep, just sort of 10 or 15 yards in depth. It's just a layup hole, but layup hole just it simply doesn't mean grab a club and hit it down the fairway.
Oh,
The best way to play
set
it
it.
is to try and hit the ball
Set it right on the
number.
green. I drove
What I mean
green
by
par
number, I
4.
mean the full shot yardage for your second shot, even if that only is a sand iron.
Almost chipped it in for
We'll
eagle.
generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie.
Dirty.
And with that birdie, moving into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
And we're starting to notice the name.
Frank, the 8th here at Wolf Creek in Mesquite, Nevada is really the signature par 3, isn't it?
I'd go so far, Rich, to say this is a great par 3. Doesn't matter where it was played. The stream that sort of comes all the way down there and surrounds the left side of the screen makes this hole really daunting. Logic would say if you're going to miss the screen, obviously you'd miss it to the right, but it's just a beautiful hole. And then you put the fact that the canyon frames the whole hole itself. It's beautiful.
Stop ball. That's not bad.
That's well played. Now a good look at birdie.
Chance for back-to-back.
Oh
my gosh, that hurts.
That was
Well, there's an
perfect,
opportunity wasted.
right beside the cup.
Just knocking in for a par. And let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it's going to hurt the course. Really solid stroke.
Finishing up this front side here at the par 4 9th, 390 yards. And what are we looking at, Frank?
Well, it looks relatively straightforward, but it's anything other than that. Decision time again. Do you lay it up into that wide area of the fairway? If you're a longer hitter and you are out here to have a little bit of fun, then maybe you want to take the head cover off because you get a little bit of an advantage if you can drive it over that last bunk on that right side, or at least take that out of play, because you're only going to have a short pitch in here. Should be safely on deck.
Frank, he's knocking them down and picking them up.
Oh, it's just taking pins out, one after the other.
Birdie putt coming up. Had a par on this hole yesterday.
Well, you're not going to make that putt all the time, but you'd like to at least get it to the hole.
If he keeps putting like that, he's going to be an announcer in no time.
They said if he keeps
Always
putting like
take
that,
that.
he's going to be
Good
an
par putt
announcer
right
in
there.
no time.
Good third round, Frank, and a good spot heading to the final 18.
Yeah, to be in the top 5 right now, the caliber of this field, know that your game is good enough too, and a legitimate chance of taking home the trophy come tomorrow night. This really is what all those hours on the range contribute to. this moment right now.
In 5th. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah. That's cool. Take your time. I'm just looking up some kits on fucking this website. It's over from New Jersey. Yeah, I mean, alright, just give me like 1 minute. I'm just looking up something. Well, no, I mean, I'm ready. Just send me an invite, or I'll send you an invite. Oh, I was just looking up. Alright. Yeah, I mean, it's just like playing against somebody else. Or like against another person. Your fitness goes down, all your shit, you gotta like maintain it. Yeah, whoever you play in that game, from the starters to guys you bring off the bench, you'll lose something. The game session is no longer available. So hold on, I lost connection to the server only. Alright.
Okay. Lay down. Okay. Lay down. What I like about this right here, the way you had it.
Von Borussia.
We hit that light switch when you walk out.
EA Sports and the Wolf Creek Golf Club so proudly present final round coverage of the EA Sports Spring Invitational.
What'd you say, Marine?
Always some extra excitement when you get to the first major championship of the year.
Oh, you're playing against
we
Tommy
are.
right now?
Rich Loader alongside Frank Nobila. We're at Wolf Creek Golf Club in
OMG.
Mesquite,
He's
Nevada.
going to murderize you.
EA Sports Spring Invitational. Partner, this is a big one.
Okay.
It certainly is, Rich, and being the first major of the year, you know the players are going to be a
Tell
little
John to
bit
get
more
back on.
nervous.
We can do a tournament right now.
Anticipations of a great year are going to start right here this week at Wolf Creek.
I'm almost done in the last
All those
round of this,
adjustments
and then
out
I'll get
there.
on.
Is your game ready? Can you adjust for the changes in elevation?
I told them earlier.
And do you have the confidence to go all the way and pick up the
I
first
like the
major
stadium.
championship of the
I
year?
haven't seen this one yet. I've seen them all. No, I got like the MLS All Stars, pretty much like everybody from MLS. Anyway, basically it is everybody from MLS.
That will be a great look at
All the
birdie.
best players.
Made par yesterday. This one for birdie. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still.
These greens,
Reasonable
man, they're
chance for
ridiculous on
Yeah,
this one.
there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Workman-like hole. He walks away with a par.
Oh, there's some
Frank, another really
Tommy, I
rugged
think-
hole. This is the
I
par
think I'm going to go
3
back on my
here at
Spanish
Wolf
team
Creek.
that I made
Rich,
before.
remember that
them?
book, Dead Solid Perfect?
Yeah,
This
they
is
were.
what this hole's all about, because you must hit that tee shot solid. You've got to carry all the trouble in front of you. And remind yourself, too, there's enough green grass down there. Not necessarily green, but green grass around there. A good shot safely on the putting surface here. And this green's not too severe.
Boy, this thing's about to have some
This is a
spin
fun
to it right
golf
here. That
course
ball
just to
went
look
straight
at.
up in there on mine.
At least experience.
Really good distance
1-0.
control there, playing well to his strengths.
There's
Shouldn't
the
be a problem
footsteps.
here.
Birdie.
And yet another birdie. This
Fourth
time,
place.
inching into the top 5.
Fucking 5 strokes
Frank, the
off.
par 5 12th is another case of a hole where you see that Wolf Creek Golf Club can actually be kind of scary, daunting. But you look out at the desert mountains, and then you add in some water, which we have here on the left, and you can go for some big numbers here if you're not careful.
Well, this is where the Wolf and the Creek can take a bite out of you. You hit it left off the tee, then you're certainly going to start to rack up a number. There's enough fairway down
you,
the
like,
right, but once
drop
again,
it
if you
in
hit a
there,
good
that's pretty
drive,
crazy.
and this hole is
Got a weird
reachable
fucking
for
corner
you,
kick.
then you've got to worry about the water, which is to the right of this green. 5 wouldn't be the worst score you could make around here, that's for sure. I've seen 6s and 7s.
Bounce over, bounce over, bounce over, bounce over. Nice. Get in the hole.
That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for
I mean, he'll get
a
back.
big, bold move.
He'll be injured for a
Putt
minute.
for Eagle
He'll
coming
be
up.
back
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Oh!
Frank, you hate to miss it from that distance.
That was for
More
Eagle,
than a
bro.
setback there.
Just a couple of feet.
Nip the cup. Like
This
it
is
hit
a
the
good
set of the
move.
cup and
Another
rolled
birdie.
around to the other
Now to
side.
5 under for the tournament. 13th hole, and Frank, Wolf Creek is really kind of a macho golf course because you can stand on a tee like this and
Oh,
say, you know what?
whatever, dude.
I'm going to take this one over the mountains.
Your guy's just like standing
then,
there
if you
ass
do-
gonna get his ass knocked down.
Then you flip the coin. Is it in play or is it out of play? This is one hole. You just you realize you're in the middle of the desert. That's for sure. And one hole that you think.
My guy
if
just
I
like
play this hole a
tiptoed and
couple of
walked
times,
right over to it
I
and
might
picked
just
it
get
up.
the hang of it.
Oh shit! You just broke that guy's legs.
You can see a little bit off balance on the tee, and that one is going to be in the rough.
He's gonna look like one of those guys that fucking like fuck that back. That was like,
That was just a
Forrest Gump.
beautiful drive. And hit it solid and right in the
Even
middle.
Forrest Gump had to
Frank,
wear
what's
those
the
like
right way to
braces.
get at this hole
Oh my
location?
god!
A nice layup down the left side is going to leave something in the vicinity of 115, maybe even shorter.
one day I just
You've got
started
the right
running.
side down there. Going uphill, well framed in between those mountains on either side. This green should be very receptive because it slopes back towards you.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy
Give me
birdie.
that.
Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. Well, good birdie right there, Frank.
Nice second.
Oh, time to get another cup of coffee. Things are heating up.
14th hole here at Wolf Creek. Time to pull out the driver and as well the phone, because you want to take some pictures here. What a spectacular view.
Stunning. You can see a whole panoramic sort of 360 degrees right around this golf course. Then when you flick back and actually look at the 14th hole, there's 6 bunkers, 3 really in play with the tee shot, as you can see, the other 3 just up by the green. Anything to the right of those is preferred, unless you want to be playing your second shot out of the canyon or the bunkers. Green should be fairly receptive, and 3 distinct portions, which is sort of a common trait here at Wolf Creek. That's sort of 3 different tier levels and that. But let's see, birdies are to be made at Wolf Creek, maybe even one here.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here.
Just a beautiful approach shot. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
You gotta pay for their fucking due. When they really get injured, they'll get injured on your fucking team, and you have to buy like a healing thing to like heal them back up, like whether it's a foot, knee, fucking. It's like really maintaining a team.
Here at the 15th hole here at Wolf Creek, bit of a breather here. Nice short par 3. You don't want to miss this green.
No, that's the temptation there. If you try and bite off a little too much because it looks a little too easy, then a bogey here and you're in a bad mood all of a sudden.
Bro, get in the hole.
That is an excellent play right there. The approach, getting him another good look. Settles in over the putt.
Missed it, damn it.
Really
No, quit rolling, quit rolling.
Good all the way.
Well, this will test his middle.
And this will be a
par.
5-foot putt here.
That's not fair. No, I mean, you just gotta build your team up, man.
Good putt.
Don't quit though. Like don't
get
quit
coins.
trying to make your team better, dude. Like just make your team better. You'll get better, and your team will get better.
Now to the 16th hole as we get set for the
Just gotta-
finishing stretch. And Frank, what's the best way to play this relatively short par 4?
Somehow you've got to straighten the hole up in your mind's eye, Rich. Just look all the way across that canyon and look like the hole was built straight, because really that's the way it should be played. If you start looking left and turning it into a dog leg, then all of a sudden bad things can happen. So look straight at the green. That's your line. Just try and bisect those 2 fairway bunkers.
Now the approach shot here at 16, Frank, it is all about precision.
It certainly is. This green has a lot of contours in it, so it's very hard to get a dead straight or a flat putt here at 16. Second shot's not overly long, though, just a short on in. You should be looking at a birdie opportunity.
Almost like you know, like
But really,
golf
you don't want to
game.
stray too far
Not
away from
much
15
on
or
that
20 feet.
green.
Otherwise, it's going to get very difficult putting on this green.
It's going to be so fun, though, bro.
Just an amazing display. The records
Hearing your
continue
voice,
to
I can tell
fall.
it's fun.
Frank, you licking your chops here at the par 5, 17th hole?
Oh, why
I'd
not?
get
A
a
chance to
fucking
reach a
eagle
par
right here,
5 and
dude.
2,
Like a
but there's
win.
still pitfalls in front of you. A little creek or stream runs across the fairway. So really limiting the distance you can hit that tee shot, but it's still reachable from just short of that creek. Find trouble
Limit to
off the
how
tee,
far you
and
can hit the
obviously
tee shot. I hit that
free
thing at
shot. Good tee shot,
343
and
yards.
It's too tempting to resist.
You can't hit it
not
much
going for
further
this
than that.
green.
Now the second shot to the par 5.
Halftime.
This is a good-looking shot.
Ooh, almost albatross that, bro.
Short eagle attempt on the way. These putts keep the
This is
round
for
together.
eagle. Nailed it.
Wow, and with that eagle, Frank, now only 2 shots back.
All of a sudden put the name back into the mix just when we thought it
That put me
might
in the
be too
lead,
late.
bro.
Now the closing hole here at Wolf
Last
Creek.
hole,
Frank,
too,
what's ahead of
right
us?
You could try and drive at this green, but there's too much trouble, really, Rich. Even though this hole's just over 300 yards, it's very ambitious to try and drive it across that water. Some might try. Most people try and hit a tee shot 240, 250 yard mark, and of course, you do the maths, you're only going to have 60 or 70 yards in, and well, they want you to finish on a good note. So good drive in the fairway here, or 3-wood. Pitch it on the green, make it 3, and buy your friends a drink and a product.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from that.
That is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's formality now.
This for the victory at the EA Sports Spring Invitational.
Buckets. Birdie the last hole. I think I just won.
Pretty much doing everything right this week. 11 under for the tournament. Just a fantastic week of
11
golf.
under.
Add that
The
one
Camel's
to the
back.
win count.
Yep, I won
A
by
lot
2
of
strokes.
great quality players out there, and to come
11
on top
under.
of that leaderboard is truly a great accomplishment.
My overall is 72 now.
Schweinsteiger got his first goal finally.
What time did dipshit say he was getting back on?
Who, John?
Yeah.
I don't know. I messaged him. He says his grandparents were over there at his house. That was like a while ago. For Mother's Day. It's like a Jewish reunion or something.
Uh-huh.
They're probably over there counting their money.
What are you crazy?
No, you just can't play in the next game. You got to sit out one game.
I'm in the top 100 in golfers now. Uh-oh, Kawhi Leonard's hurt. Golden State's gonna get the win.